Well, we're at day 37 and I'm getting greening now, all the way across the back there, right across the centre there, just a little patch there that isn't down a little patch over there. But apart from that, we've got greening there, fellas. So, I can get the camera right in there. So, yeah, but that's not what I want to talk about, but, yeah, fair enough. And, yeah, they're still growing big on the copper. And that, oh, it's just getting so hot here, fellas. 33, probably 35 today. So, but yeah, oh, look at that. Look at the leaf on that. So maybe the chalk down the bottom is having some effect. I don't know. Anyway, I'm setting up another one. Interesting. Getting tiny micro little bubbles coming up. So I don't know what sort of effect we're going to have on that. So. Still going with this thing, getting it ready. So still going with this thing to get it flushed out, ready to go, sort of thing. Yeah, still all right on those. Starting to go. Let's go to spot colour on this, as you do. And this one's not too bad today with the new leaf. Is quite. You can get in there. Quite fattened up, but this one here, oh, look at this one, fantastic. You know, it's just the composted pine bark, you know, orchid stuff. So I can't wait to try and do something with this, or buy another bag and do something, or set up another one. So on and so forth. And this water here is just like greening like anything. So so if we are on spot culling. There were like little micro bubbles in there, so that's not what I wanted to talk about today. It was this thing that I took out yesterday, you know, this sort of black bastion thing. It ain't black anymore at the moment. Is it going to go black if I wet it again? Because I got this other small piece out too that was black, but it still hasn't dried. That one hasn't quite dried out. But let's see. No, so far it's not going black. So it was black and greyed out. So I don't know if I should sit it back in some water again or not. But the other thing is, it was involving iron. So how come it's not rusting? Not showing any signs of rust. So that's what I really want to emphasise today. Is it's a major development around iron. You know, normally iron rusts really easily. It's very hard to stop it from rusting. And yet, this showed evidence of like iron sulfide. So where's the iron component gone? How come it hasn't gone black to being black because the sulfide's still there? So I assume the sulfide's gone. But then if the iron's still there, how come it hasn't rusted? So that's all I really wanted to say. With that, so and the other thing is this one here is also greening a lot, but where they're just both greening on a sort of, you know, because the temperature's got to a certain temperature and they're growing, all the microorganisms are growing at the same rate. So I think it was in the sun about 5 minutes ago. Hang on, let's move it over for you. There we go. Sorry about that. In the time of getting the camera set up to film, we lost the sun. So there you go. We've got greening there. So can you see the centre of the cutting there? It's starting to really fatten up now. Now we've got greening in quite a lot of things. So is that a sign of nitrification? So yeah, I'm getting some ideas, fellas. You know, what might be going on and why copper is so, supposedly in quotes, so deadly. We do seem to be able to get around it to a certain degree. And this one in here, if I can get it in the sunlight, keeping it flooded sort of thing, but I change the water every day. So, yeah, interesting. So, you know, still putting up a flower stalk, but interesting. So a lot more thunking to be done, but I'll try some other nitrogen sources and play around with things, because there's something going on there, fellas, you know. We're going to have to work out. So I don't know what's bloke meant, growing out of a Besser block. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what he meant by that, really, because it's not actually growing out of the Besser block. Oh, unless he means this. Maybe that's what he means by Besser block. Well, that's what we mean by, sort of mean by Besser block. That's not an actual Besser block, I don't think. Maybe he means this, a Hebel, or well, this is actually Bastion, but maybe that's what he meant. But anyway, I've cleared up this patch here and moved things around. I've noticed I've got a couple of horseradishes in here, little young ones. I might be able to play around with those. And this weed now, since it's been regular watering, this one is growing quite well, and putting its leaves up too. So anyway, that's about it for today. I think not much else to report, really. Just that it's getting bloody hot, and it will be. And some of these things I'm going to have to give up on. I reckon some of these things, they're just going to dry out. I'm either going to have to be out here middle of the day watering them like crazy, or because I don't really want to sit them in water, you see. But yeah, what's going on with this one, fellas? Is it going to survive? And where's the nitrogen coming from for this one, fellas? It's just sand and bloody a little bit of newspaper sailors on the top, but we might actually have the answer from this. Well, where's, you know, if it's greening, are we making the assumption that it's because we got nitrogen there, and well, we only got sand and we got newspaper cellulose in a you know. And it has taken a long time to actually, whether it's going to continue to grow up, and we're going to get a surface, and we're going to get moss, and then maybe the odd liverwort in this intense sunlight and this heat. I doubt it, but you know, yeah, beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, interesting. So to keep you suitably and dubitably informed, but yeah. It'd be interesting how green it gets over the next few days, since it's suddenly gone whoom across the surface in about 2 days since we had those that bit there and a patch there, and boom. So you never know, we might get some moss growing on that or something. But I think it's going to get too bloody hot. Jesus, I'm going to have to be out here middle of the day watering, I reckon. Anyway, that's about it on this one. I don't know, I think it's rotten off or something. So it looks like bark chips the way to go, not pine needles, I think. Okay, over and out. See ya.